Well, we are in some form. We're facing a Swiss team tonight and they are famous for two things, chocolate and watches. Hopefully a third, getting beat by us. Let's have a look. Hi, I'm Matt and coming up on today's video we have got two belting games against RB Salzburg. Since you were last with us, we have gone on a little bit of a good form. Off the back of beating Sporting over two legs, we got to the Rock Cup quarter-final against Manscope. We made hard work of this, I think. Look at that, 20 shots on target to their 1, 33 shots on goal. That was taken to extra time where we convincingly won it 2-0, but we just couldn't finish them off. And then quite a simple game against Magpies. We made hard work of that. I think they went down. No, I went down to 10 men because of an injury late on, and I've used all my subs, so I couldn't do much. And then up next, we've got these two games against Salzburg before we start to round out the regular league season. We're currently 6 points clear in this. Albeit we've got a few games left. Once we've wrapped up these 3 games, we go into the Championship group table, which is basically the top 6 go in, play each other once more, and the league winner decided. Bit of a waste of time, really. And the aim of today is relatively simple. Beat these at home and hopefully grind out a result away. And the team that's hopefully going to try and get us to do that is in net, Adilson Barros, an ever-present, as I always say, a back four of Inaki, Ugachukwu, Romain and Jabbar, a midfield pairing of Diarra and Pavlovic. Diarra's on a yellow, 1 away from suspension. I'm pretty sure he'll get booked in this game, but I need him. Wide men, we've got Shea Lacey out right and Boyne Phillips out left. In the cam position, we've got Eusandro Matsuo, who's moaning to play a few more games and refusing to sign a new contract, so hopefully we can placate him a little bit. And up top, we've got Victor. We have got a couple of strong players on the bench. We've got Surajit and Celso ready to come on, hopefully. We've also got Jadon Sancho, who's been in half-decent form, but I've kind of fell out with him since he wanted to leave us. So, yeah. Hopefully, that's the team that gets a win. As usual, I've ignored Diego Godin's recommendation for a team talk, which basically said, we're in good form, go out there and have a go, shall we? But actually, I've basically said that all the pressure is on them. In theory, they're a much bigger club than us. It's part of the Red Bull franchise. They've got some really good players in here. So, you've got Melberg. I wonder if he's related. Is he related to Olaf? He could be. This is, hold up. Let's have a look at this first. Let's have a look at this. We need to understand whether this guy is related to Olaf Melberg. And okay, I can't see anything in there to say he's related to him, so never mind. Although, actually, of course he is. This is definitely a relation to Olaf Melberg. I mean, what a coincidence that his place of birth was Birmingham. Pretty sure it is. Anyhow, let's kick off. Let's get the teams out, and let's see if we can get a win today to take away to Salzburg to hopefully get through to that round of last 8 quarterfinals, man. This would be our furthest ever foray into European football. I know we got into the Champions League last season, but in terms of like the stages in the competition, this is already the furthest we've ever been into a round of 16 knockout. So we're doing really well already. I think we've overperformed. Oh my god, he just fell over. What's he done? What happened there? Did he slip on the... I think he slipped on the ball. Oh my god, I can't believe that. He slipped on the ball. Has anyone ever seen that? Like, I'm speechless. I can't believe that. Slipped and fell over. I mean, I think the game's against us. Right, that was one of them ones where I can pretty much say that the game is trying to chill us out. I was just discussing about how we're overperforming in Europe, and the game's basically gone. Hold up, mate. I'll sort that out. Romain, do me a favour. Stand on the ball and fall over so I can skin everyone and score a tap in. I'll be devastated if I go out to that goal. Like, that is really uncharacteristic of us, let alone the one player. But Belenio's back on goal and it's 2-0. Honestly, that was crap goalkeeping, that. Oh, we've got a mountain to climb here. I mean, they've been clinical. 3 shots on target, 2 goals. It's half time now. We have done absolutely nothing. So I'm going to give them a bit of a roasting at half time. They've got to do better than that. There's so many passengers here. I mean, Victor's been a passenger. In fact, you know what? After this highlight, Victor's coming off. We'll bring Celso on. We'll make a few changes. I would have started... He's off as well. I was about to bring Matshuo off. And he's going off. Red card. This is a disaster. We are falling apart. I can't believe this. Right, well, Celso is coming on. I think we're still going to have to go for it. Right, we've got 10 men. Let's keep positive. Let's keep positive. Let's keep trying to push forward. I want Phillips to do some turn and burn. Jabbar to keep playing it out wide. Never mind going back all the time. Remain slick once. Don't put him in that position again. Phillips needs to be turning and burning there and just going past his man. He's good enough for that. Anyhow, Barros plays it out to Ugochukwu to Diarra. Diarra out wide right to Inaki. Inaki's bringing it forward, but Shea Lacey doesn't want to go past him. Never mind. Inaki's carried on the run. Is he going to slide it onto the... I was going to say slide it onto the feet of Celso, and Celso gets dispossessed with ease, but we get it back through Jabbar to Phillips. Phillips out wide to Lacey. Lacey out wide again to Inaki. Some great fullback play here. Is he going to drill it into the box? He's going to come back to Diarra. Plays it through the middle, no doubt. Yep. And out wide to Jabbar. Fair enough. Well, we're playing okay with the ball here. Can we make something of it? To Lacey. On the deck. Lacey scores. Get you in there. That was really good football. Hold up. Ref's got his finger in his ear. How about you put it up your arse and just let us get the goal? Please be allowed. Oh. This game. I am pretty sure he was level there. We need to go back and look at that later. We need to go back and look at that. Right. Bowen Phillips has not done much. I mean, I don't know what else to do here, really. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Right, let's bring Sancho on, because he's normally pretty good at coming on late, running past a few fullbacks that are a bit tiring. What's this guy called? Gerard? Oh, Gerard Coe. Steven Gerrard Coe. Hold up. What's happened there? Let's have a look at this guy's name in a minute. I don't believe that. Sancho's into Celso. Celso bags. That has to be... offside again. Please, ref. Give me a break, will you? I mean, the keeper's giving it a big uns there, isn't he? He must be offside, this. Oh, get in there. Nice. Right, we're back in the tie. The 10 men of Man 62 are back in the tie. It's 2-1. As I was saying before, Sancho does well to get past his fullback late in the game. He comes on, gets an assist straight off the bat. So come on, let's keep going again. Let's encourage. Let's show a bit of encouragement. I'm going to ignore that because he is fit enough to stay out there. So I'm not going to pander to that. Right, 73 minutes. I know I've got the positive mentality in here. I'm being a bit silly. Oh my God. Barros came into no man's land there, didn't he? I was just saying I'm a bit silly in keeping it as positive, but we have to try and go it for it here. We're at home. They are potentially going to come for us. I get it. But we have to try and exploit the gaps they leave behind on the counter because we're at home. We need to try and get back in this tie, and we are in it with Diarra. Diarra tackles into Yelso. Yelso gets it at his feet, but he's lost it. Takes a touch too far in front of him, and it gets easily cleaned up by their centre-back, which is Malberg. And they're on the counter, but I think we might steal this. Something tells me we're going to steal this ball back. Something tells me we're going to nick it. We're not, are we? Yeah, look, we're definitely not. We're going to concede. Oh, this could be us going out of Europe. Come on. I thought out of the teams that we've played so far, Sporting, Fenerbahce, Leipzig, I would have thought this would have been... I mean, you can't write anyone off as in knockouts. I understand that, but I'm sure them teams are better than than Salzburg. They are. Doesn't help that we're a man down after that ridiculous sending off. Oh, we're exposed a bit here. Right, we're going to have to go balanced. We don't want to go cautious, We're not wimps. We need to get something out of the game where we can, but I think, yeah, that's it now. It's game over. 4-1. I think that tie is dead. Having to go away to Salzburg and win 4-0, at least, is not good. Not good. I mean, Romaine's had a bit of a nightmare today, hasn't he? albeit his rating's higher than Ugo Chukwu, but remains slipped and give one goal away, dived in there and give that ball away. I don't know. This has been disappointing. This has been a capitulation of players here. They've collapsed. You know, what other results are going on around the world? Around the Leipzig and Fenerbahce. We had one shot on target and scored from it. That was a problem, wasn't it? Right. Oh, that was not good. And as expected, our main ball midfielder in Diarra is suspended for the next game because this guy racks up more cards than a family at Christmas. He is now on his, I'm sure it's his like 3rd suspension of the season. I don't know where I can find that out. I'll check that. But in short, this guy was needed for that next game. So we're probably going to have to throw in Rivera. Only young, only small, but he's tenacious. So, and that's what we want. When he's played okay, to be fair. He has played in games where we've absolutely taken it to the other team. So, you know, that kind of semi-counts. But, well, it's your time, Rivera. Ooh, youth intake's coming. Looks okay. A couple of good talents. Some players here that I think we can sign on and send out, hopefully, across the rest of the Gibraltar League. Gibraltarian. I keep saying Gibraltar, and it's Gibraltarian, but the rest of the league to hopefully strengthen the other team. So these guys here, yes, they're classed as good talents. They're just loan farm fodder, really. Well, it's kind of gone from bad to worse. We knew we had suspended Matshuo and Diarra. Now we've got Celso Jung, who's injured. So, from a striker perspective, we've only got Victor who can start. We've got Jadon Sancho who can play in and around here, which I'm pretty sure... In fact, I'm going to start him today instead of Phillips, because Phillips didn't play well last game. And we've got a very, very slim bench to pick from. So that's driving me crazy, all the gaps in here. So let's just move them up. So I'm going to put a bench out that's got 4 spots on it, because these guys, I mean, there's no point in putting Colin on. He's injured. He's not going to get a run out. So this is the team that's going to try and salvage a 4-1 deficit away at Salzburg. And it's Barros in net, a back 4 as before. Inaki, Ugo Chukwu, Romain and Jabbar. In midfield, we've got Manuel stepping in for the suspended Diarra alongside Pavlovic. Out wide right, we've got Shea Lacey. Left, as you've just seen, I've put Sancho in there instead of Bowen Phillips. And up top, we have got Victor in front of the returning Marvin, who can only do approximately 45 minutes. I'm going to stretch that to 60 and rest him for a couple of games afterwards. And I'll probably swap him out for somebody like Surajit Fernandez around about the 60th minute. So, guys, pray for us. Well, if there's ever a night when I can tell the team that the pressure's off, it's when we're going away in a knockout round of Europe that we're not expected to be in, currently 4-1 down. I wonder if that's going to let him play a bit more freedom. Who knows? I've just noticed we've got Michael Oliver as the ref. I mean, hopefully he's got 2 eyes on the game. He's definitely got 1 ear on it. I don't know why. So many refs in the Premier League nowadays, or in any league really, because it's Europe, have 1 big ear. Is that the earpiece pulling it back, do you think? Right, well, that's it then. Here we go. This is probably to salvage any chance of European, I say glory. We've got no chance of winning this cup, but I thought we might be able to get past another round, and we've just got an injury already. Oh, Marvin. 10 minutes in and you're already injured. This is not a good sign. That means to be fair, 2 are suspended. He's injured. I get the feeling that's going to be a long term of that. I don't know why, but they've got a corner straight in, and are we going to clear it? We do, to Lacey. Keeper picks it up. Oh my god, keeper drops it. But I thought we were going to go on some sort of counter there from Ugo Chukwu of all people, which is obviously not. Am I saying that guy's name, by the way, correctly? If I am, great. If I'm not, just put some pronunciation prompts into the comments for me to see if I can get better. I'm bad at pronouncing names. I'm sorry. Anyway. Here's Mellyberg. I'm joking. It's Melberg. Are we going to win this ball back? Come on. Press. Press with some intent, lads. He's walked through it. He's going to score. Oh. He just waltzed through there, didn't he? Ah, well. This doesn't look likely, this. It's not going to be likely. I know the pressure was always off, but we've now lost our best player who's just come back from fitness. He could play at least 45 minutes. I was going to stretch him to 60. And he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. It's game over. So you've just tuned in today to watch us get pumped basically over 2 games. But I'll tell you what though, there's a positive here, right? The positive is that we did not expect to be here, and good penalty. And the coefficient points that we would have racked up getting to this point might see us getting to like the 23rd, 22nd place in the European coefficients, which, to be fair, for Gibraltar is bloody good. What I am hoping is, the Gibraltarian national team comes up shortly, because I'd definitely do that whilst also managing the club. That would help us hopefully, build the nation a bit quicker, because I can then start to control who actually plays for that bloody national team. Because I think there's some players that are around Europe now, at least, from players that have been here and qualified for Gibraltarian nationalship, citizenship. I'm making words up here. Citizenship, so I can pick them. But I say they've not sacked their manager yet. I don't think they will do anytime soon, because there's never any pressure on them. But just like us here, there's no pressure on us, albeit that was a good little ball actually to Sancho. Is he going to drill it on the deck? No, he's not. He's going to try and take everyone on miss. Fernandez as well. Another Cam picking up an injury. He's got a little knock. He's going to have to stay on for a good while. I think what will happen though is that already tells me the rest of the game plan here is to keep Sancho on, put him as the number 10, and bring Renell Young on. And oh my days, we're having a nightmare. We are having a nightmare. Oh God, it's my comment about the chocolate and the watches, isn't it? It's not gone down well. Right, we've been unlucky so far. No, we're in the position we deserve. We've been rubbish. So what's he got here? A foot injury, right? So that tells me he could be out for some time with that. Sancho's had a crap game, but I can't take him off because I've got no one else who can do bits there. Actually, I probably have, but I'm going to bring Bowen Phillips on for a bit. Bring Sancho off for Renell Young, I think, later on. Now is about just getting people some game time, I think, in Europe, because, I mean, this has been a massive failure. Got myself all excited for these 2 games, thinking we'd try and get past them, but hey-ho. We're obviously not going to go anywhere in Europe this year. Good thing is, right, I'm really buzzed up now to know I've got a good transfer strategy ahead, so the next few videos are going to be about transfer and team building. Hopefully I'm going to build a squad that can get us past, well, ideally get us qualified for the Champions League again next year. I know we missed out, those that you've seen my previous videos before, we missed out just narrowly to Celtic over 2 legs in the Champions League, which by 1 goal as well. Which, again, look at this, right? We're getting pumped by Salzburg, and we're competing with teams like Celtic, who probably would give these guys a game. We have just fell apart. I think we've hit a part of the season where everyone's tired. We're running away with the league. Like we've not been beaten in the league for 3 seasons now, going on 4. I think it's just a bit. I'm not saying complacency. I think they're all just tired. I know I'm bloody tired of watching this game. Forget the highlights. It's 5-1. Unless somehow miraculously I bag 5 in the next 17 minutes. I'm quite happy to skip the results, to be fair. But let's see. We might see some miraculous team movement out of this that tells me that some sort of tactical tweak that I've made has worked wonders. Laces on the ball. He drills it out low to Sancho. Sancho does nothing. But Jabbar comes flying in, plays it out to Phillips. He tucks it into the right-hand side, goes straight to the centre, and bang, look at that. That was always going in. Always going in. You just knew it. As soon as he got to that right foot, just past his penalty spot, you just know he's bagging that. I mean, this is a good little bit of play, especially that little nice ball out to Phillips. He brings it past 2 players, gets right in the centre, just past it, and look at that. Beautiful finishing. Beautiful. Right, just 4 more, please. I mean, let's be fair. It's possible. It is possible. But it's not going to happen, though, is it? We're on the attack again. Manuel loses it. Shame. All of that. Oh, God. All the hype for nothing. Well, never mind. Come on, Romain. Play the ball out. Don't fall over it again. We look a little bit nervous here playing out from the back. We don't normally do that. In the midfield, play it inside. That's nice. That's nice. Right, ping it out wide. 1 more. That's it. That's it. Now we can play it into Shea Lacey. He's free. That's it. Now, drill it behind you. Bang, look at that. Oh, he's missed it. He's put it wide. Oh, he's a save. Okay, fair to him. All right. I tell you, that would have seen us really ramp it up for the last few minutes. If we'd have scored that there, we would have, I tell you, it would have been a little bit edgy. Maybe to push it to extra time, but I think there's probably a bit too much to do there, isn't there? But, I mean, yeah, 9 minutes, 8 minutes now. I can't even do any more shouting. Let's encourage them again. They've got a free kick, and wow, I thought they scored that. This is a shame, but we're about to go out of Europe. But we can hold our heads high, right? You know, we fell apart in the first game. We got someone sent off, not ideal. We fell apart. We've done okay here. We've done all right. We should probably be hitting the target with that, to be honest. We should have more shots on target. Although we've had 5 actually. We've had more shots. Our XG is a lot higher. So we've done all right in that game, but yeah. That first leg has come back to bite us massively on the arse. Well, that was massively underwhelming. We got through the 2 legs. Unfortunately, we got pumped. We're out of Europe. Now I'm going to progress to win the league and the Rock Cup. Hopefully, we'll be back for the next episode, which will hopefully see us wrap up the league and the Rock Cup if I can get past that semi-final. And then I'll show you some of the transfers before we go into the season review. If you'd like that, please drop me subscribe and follow along. Like the video if you have done, and comment for any ideas around future videos that you want to see. Thank you very much.